This is the True Believers Bible Study with Ray McCollum. Let's figure things out.
One of the greatest needs in the modern American church is to defeat dispensationalism. Would it surprise you to know that for over 1,800 years, the Church of Jesus Christ understood that God dealt with man on the basis of covenants? The whole basis of God's dealing with Adam and with Christ and with us is covenantal, not dispensational. The dispensational view appeared on the scene about 150 years ago, and it largely has replaced covenant theology. And so the doctrines of dispensationalism are prevailing in the modern American church. I don't know an exact percentage, but the vast majority of modern American Christian churchgoers believe that God deals with man on the basis of dispensations. And again, this view has only been around 150 years. For the first almost 2 millennia, the church fathers, the church leaders, the thinkers, the theologians, all believed that God dealt with man on the basis of covenants. And there are 2 covenants. There's an old covenant and a new covenant. But in dispensationalism, there are 7 ways that God deals with man. And I won't get into the details because it would be too much for these short podcasts. But in dispensationalism, God deals with men in different ways at different times over the centuries. 7 different ways. He dealt with Adam differently than he dealt with Noah. He dealt with Noah different than he dealt with Moses. He dealt with Moses different than he did with the church. It's the most confusing of all eschatologies, and yet it is the prevailing view today. God deals with us on the basis of covenant, and he doesn't change. He doesn't try something in dealing with man, and then when it fails or man fails or falls short, God comes up with another way to relate to his people. And he does it 7 different times. And this has ended up as a paralyzing agent in the thinking of the modern American church. It's resulted in a pessimistic view where God has tried all these other things, and in the end, he'll deal with the church differently than he dealt with Moses or than he dealt with Abraham or David or the prophets. This view is so disjointed, and it actually makes no sense. The displacement of covenantal understanding has produced the doctrines of cessationalism, which is cessationism, which means that the gifts of the Spirit have ceased, that somehow they've been done away, they've outlived their usefulness, they're not practiced today, not to be even believed for today. And this view has left the church very paralyzed and very powerless. And friends, I just want to say that, as I said before, it's frustrating in a short series of podcasts to deal with this great issue. But it is such an error that, again, has left the church in a position of pessimism and a confusion regarding the unchanging God, that God changes his mind over and over and over, and he does not. He had a covenant with Adam that was a covenant of works, and he made a covenant with the last Adam, Jesus Christ, that can never fail, because where Adam failed, Christ succeeded. But in both cases, the covenant of works or the covenant of grace, God is dealing with man on the basis of covenant, because he is a covenantal God, and he does not change. And the sooner we grab hold of that, the sooner we're going to see the victories that we long to see, and to see God glorified in the earth. And that when Christ returns, it won't be for a battered, bruised, backslidden bride, but it'll be a glorious church without spot or wrinkle or any such thing. May God richly bless you as you share his word with a needy and hungry and hurting world. We'll see you next time.
True Believers Bible Study is made possible by people just like you. To make a donation, please visit truebelieversbiblestudy.com.